Hello everyone, we meet again in the 9th video of the 30-day English Vocabulary Mastery series. I hope you will also effectively master the vocabulary from today's lesson. I wish you all success and a quick grasp of these 1,000 words. Let's start the new lesson. Economic. Economic, mean. Relating to trade, industry, and money. Use economic in a sentence. There will be an economic crisis at the end of this year. The economic growth is very slow. She majored in economics. The country is in a bad economic state. I major in economics. He is a specialist in economics. Economy. Economy, mean. The system of trade and industry by which the wealth of a country is made and used. Use economy in a sentence. The country's economy is about to collapse. We have a strong economy. Our economy depends on agriculture. It's a rapidly growing economy. Edge. Edge, mean. The outer or furthest point of something. Use edge in a sentence. This knife has no sharp edge. In terms of experience, I have the edge on you. Don't stand on the edge of the cliff. It's too dangerous. Education. Education, mean. The process of teaching or learning, especially in a school or college, or the knowledge that you get from this. Use education in a sentence. She emphasized the importance of education. Education is the key to success. He placed emphasis on the importance of education. The teacher emphasized the importance of education. He has no formal education. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Jim Rohn. I don't agree with the government's policy on education. Effect. Effect, mean. The result of a particular influence. Use effect in a sentence. This medicine has no side effects. His story had a profound effect on me. This medicine has no harmful side effects. The medicine had an immediate effect. Effort. Effort, mean. Physical or mental activity needed to achieve something. Use effort in a sentence. He must put more effort into his work. I wonder if my efforts will pay off. Success depends mostly on effort. He received a lot of praise for his efforts. You deserve a reward for your efforts. It seems that all my efforts are useless. Either, mean. Both, used when referring to a choice between two possibilities, used in negative sentences instead of also or to. Use either in a sentence. We can either eat now or after the show, it's up to you. You can park on either side of the street. I don't know either of them. Do you prefer pork or beef? I don't like either. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Helen Keller. I don't know either of them. Election. Election, mean. A time when people vote in order to choose someone for a political or official job. Use election in a sentence. Is there any possibility that he'll win the election? He defeated his opponent in the election. I didn't vote in the last election. Else. Else, or how, what, where, who, why, but not which, to mean other, another, different, extra. Use else in a sentence. Would you like anything else? Who else came to the party? My mother gets up earlier than anyone else. Is there anything else you want me to do? Employee. Employee, mean. Someone who is paid to work for someone else. Use employee in a sentence. He treats his employees generously. Do you have any employees who speak French? Yesterday they fired 7 employees. 2/3 of the employees of this company are engineers. Treat your employees properly, they are your greatest assets. Employees are required to wear uniforms. End. End, mean. The part of a place or thing that is furthest away from the center. Use end in a sentence. I need your answer by the end of the day. The argument ended in a fight. All my attempts ended in failure. The church was largely rebuilt at the end of the 15th century. I don't want to end up in court. There will be an economic crisis at the end of this year. In the end, they got married. Energy. Energy, mean. The power and ability to be physically and mentally active. Use energy in a sentence. There is an urgent need for clean energy. How much time and energy do you spend on this project? Does she have enough energy to take a long trip? We need to invest in clean, renewable energy. Enjoy. Enjoy, mean. To get pleasure from something. Use enjoy in a sentence. I enjoy the fresh atmosphere in the countryside. I enjoy being with you. Do you enjoy walking on the beach? Did you enjoy the movie? Enter. Enter, mean. To come or go into a particular place. Use enter in a sentence. Knock on the door before you enter the room. They won't allow us to enter the garden. Entire. Entire, mean. Whole or complete, with nothing missing. Use entire in a sentence. It took me an entire afternoon to get there. We spent the entire day at the beach. I read the entire book. Environment. Environment, mean. The air, water, and land in or on which people, animals, and plants live. Use environment in a sentence. It's hard to work efficiently in such noisy environment. Initially, I found it difficult to deal with my new environment. Over time, he got used to the new environment. The environment here is polluted. It is harmless for the environment. It's a pleasant environment to work in. We have to do more to protect the environment from pollution. Environmental. Environmental, mean. Relating to the environment. Use environmental in a sentence. We must pay attention to environmental problems. Environmental pollution is causing abnormal weather conditions. She is very interested in environmental issues. Especially. Especially, mean. Very much, more than usual or more than other people or things. Use especially in a sentence. I love animals, especially dogs. I feel especially good today. Divorce is very painful, especially when children are concerned. I like walking, especially in the morning. This book is especially difficult to read. Establish. Establish, mean. To start a company or organization that will continue for a long time. Use establish in a sentence. This company was established in 1930. The two countries established diplomatic relations in 1992. They established a foundation to help patients with cancer. A temporary government was established. This institute was established in 2004. Even. Even, mean. Flat and smooth, or on the same level, used to show that something is surprising, unusual, unexpected, or extreme, to make two things equal. Use even in a sentence. Even a child can understand the book. I will go there even if it rains. 12 is an even number. Evening. Evening, mean. The part of the day between the end of the afternoon and night. Use evening in a sentence. They played games in the evening for entertainment. I know where you were yesterday evening. Her birthday party will be held tomorrow evening. I often take a walk with my dog in the evening. Rain is forecast for this evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I had a relaxing evening with my friends. Event. Event, mean. Anything that happens, especially something important or unusual. Use event in a sentence. The movie is based on actual events. That was an entertaining event. This story is based on actual events. In the event of rain, the game will not be held. Ever. Ever, mean. At any time. Use ever in a sentence. Have you ever donated blood? Have you ever given money to a beggar? Don't ever do that. Every. Every, mean. Used when referring to all the members of a group of 3 or more. Use every in a sentence. What time do you get up every day? She wakes him up every day at 6:30. Every day I start my work at 8 a.m. Everyone. Everyone, mean. Every person. Use everyone in a sentence. Everyone has a birth certificate. There's enough food for everyone. Why is everyone staring at me? Almost everyone here can speak English. He's friendly with everyone in his class. Everything. Use everything in a sentence. They do everything to attract more clients. She often complicates everything. Everything was in confusion. My computer crashed and I lost everything. Doctors did everything they could to cure him. Everything's going to be okay. I didn't agree with everything he said. Evidence. Evidence. Mean. One or more reasons for believing that something is or is not true. Use evidence in a sentence. There's no evidence that he has done anything illegal. I was careful to not leave any evidence. There is no evidence to support such a theory.